why don't we get into our picks? Who is not going to win the DJ Pie / Big Randy Memorial? That we always pick somebody that is close to one of the top guys on the odds sheet as who will not win the tournament. And the goal is to fly as close to the sun as possible on picking this guy. And I'm ready for your guys' picks. Randy, start with you.
Well, yeah, I tipped my hand a little bit. Obviously John Rahm, and then the two automatics. Good to see Ricky get an invite this week. He for sure.
That had to be cool for you.
Yes, exactly. And then Finau. Come on. It is nice to see Finau's odds start to drop. He's, I think, down at 40-1. If you want to apologize for that, Solly, anytime, DJ and I will happily accept.
I mean, I listened to the recap. I didn't hear you guys talk much about him missing the cut at Wells Fargo. Seems like such a perfect golf course for him.
Not concerned.
Maybe a little too perfect.
You don't get to talk about when he misses the cut, right? Because a second place and a missed cut is equal in your guys' mind. So you don't get to cover. You don't get to do that. It's
not
either
only
win or lose.
It's history's mind as well.
It's just win or lose. That's all that matters.
Nobody talking about David Lynn this week. That's all I'm saying.
All that matters.
Randy, is Rory automatically considered as a can't win in your book because he's not alive?
That's a great question. Not necessarily. We might, guys. I hate to say it, we might be on a sort of a zombie apocalypse.
I was going to ask if there's any breakthrough science, on the horizon, possibly. Any Lazarus drugs coming out this week?
I think Rory might be Walking Dead here sooner than later. If this
Ted Williams is coming out of the freezer.
Yeah,
the mixed splitter.
All right, TC, who's not going to win?
Am I the only one throwing a perfect game on the can't win?
You and Neil somehow.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm going to say Bryson. I say Bryson all the time.
I'll join you too.
I had that as well.
Okay.
So let's get out ahead of it.
It's more just like, I just want to root for Bryson not to win.
It just seems like a lot. Seems like a lot going on this week for a Bryson golf course. I say that he finished third at the Players or something,
right?
Another Pete Dye golf course, but yeah, it just feels like
doesn't seem to be there right now.
It feels like a lot. Yeah.
So he'll win by 6. Well, all right. Before we get into picks here, No Laying Up is, of course, brought to you by our friends at the DraftKings Sportsbook. You can get 100-1 odds on Bryson DeChambeau recording at least one birdie this weekend. You heard me correct. That turned $1 into $100 in free credits if Bryson has a birdie this weekend. DraftKings has brought their expertise to legal sports betting. It's a legitimate sportsbook based right here in the U.S., so you can rest assured your funds are totally secure. DraftKings, America's top-rated sportsbook app, is safe, secure, and reliable. Deposit and withdraw your money at your convenience. So head to the app right now and check out all they have to offer, including player props, live betting, and a lot more. And if the sportsbook is not available in your state yet, don't forget about the DraftKings Fantasy app. They're offering a shot at $1 million top prize for this weekend's major. They've also got these really fun championship series we've been talking about where they're minting 100 millionaires in this 21-22 season. In order to have a shot at $1 million, you need to win a qualifier contest, and the championship final contests are actually in person all over the country. It's pretty fun. So download the top-rated sportsbook app now. Use code NLU when you sign up. For a limited time, all new users have a shot at turning $1 into $100 in free bets if Bryson DeChambeau sinks at least one birdie this weekend. Enter code NLU when you sign up to get on the action. Only at the DraftKings Sportsbook. Must be 21 or older. New Jersey, Indiana, or Pennsylvania. Only bonus paid out in 4 $25 free bets. Restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for detailed gambling problem. Call 1-800-GAMBLER in Indiana, 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
We rocked them, baby.
Great stuff,
Killed them, baby.
Great stuff.
I had so much fun doing the pools during the Masters.
I was concerned with how much fun I had doing that. But why don't
Did you guys tweet at your guys after they missed the cut?
Yeah.
Oh, you fucked up my team.
That's why Faldo blocked me. I picked him to win.
I told Maddie
Faldo or Dick Faldo?
I told Maddie and Leash I'm never talking to him again.
Yeah, you messed up my team.
Why don't we send it to Neil first for his picks, and we'll be back shortly to round out ours.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. The Beluga coming to you live from an undisclosed location. He is in the pouch. He is honoring the Draft King himself, TC, with the middle part from the infamous portrait of my youth. Tough scene. We're getting out of the pouch this week. 200 nuggies, excuse me. 5 plays, count them, 5 plays. Excited about Major Week. First up, Keegan Bradley, top 20, plus 225. I'm not proud of that bet. but a man that came in T3 9 years ago. Feels like a horse for the course. Let's go, Keegan. Top 20, Tommy Ladd. That bet hit 2 weeks ago. We're going back to the well, plus 225. We got 40 nuggies on Keegan. We got 40 nuggies on Tommy Ladd. Next up, Bryson D Chambeau to miss the cut, plus 300. 30 nuggies there. God, I would love some Timmy. What is happening? I don't know what to do. I think we're going to see that in the wind. Excited about that. Will Zalatoris, top 20, 60 nuggies, plus 150. Is it a pouch dodge? Maybe. The guy's been hot. Come on. The guy's got to get out of the pouch. Let's go. And then last but not least, 30 nuggies to win. Daniel Berger, plus 3,000. He's hot. The Beluga got an inside tip. He's excited about that one. Let's go launch him at Kiawah. Back to you, boys.
All right, who wants to start on our end? Randy, why don't we go to you?
Yeah. Listen, we have 5 picks as always this week. I'm excited about this. I'm excited. Let's start. I have 2 parlays and then 3 regular bets. So let's start with the regular bets. I have love Cam Smith this week. The mangy dog. A slight home game reading, being close there in Jacksonville, Florida.
Coming off a win at Streamsong. Very familiar with Paspalum, just like they have at Jack's Beach. I'm taking him 20 nuggies to win at plus 46.50.
I love that. You know what? I got a Cam Smith take. It's a Cam. There was a couple coyotes roaming around out at Chambers Bay. Cam's a coyote instead of a mangy dog.
They're maybe the mangiest dogs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's the coyote.
That's like dog killer or coyote,
Exactly.
That
Exactly.
opens up a full new vertical. So yeah, he's just a type of guy. I feel like he's going to win a big tournament, and why not this one? Next one, pure heart play, Mr. Mickelson, top 40. Let's do it.
My
20
God.
nuggies, plus 250. Why the heck not? And then my third single play, we're actually going to the LPGA. They're in Williamsburg, Virginia this week. And Madeline Sagstrom, who, of course, total homer. We love her. But she finished runner-up in this tournament in 2019. They did not play it in 2020. She's 100-1 this week. So I'm taking plus 10,000. I'm putting 20 nuggies on Madeline to win out in Williamsburg this week. And then 2 parlays. We're coming back to the PGA. I got a kind of one that I'm hoping will hit. I'm taking Cam Smith straight up over Tony Finau. That's minus 110. Parlayed with DJ over John Rahm. That's a bit of a flyer, plus 105. So combined, plus 292, 25 nuggies on that parlay. And then my last one is just kind of a pure heart play. Guys I want to see do well. We got Spieth over Bryson, JT over Rory, Ricky over Sergio, Colin Morikawa over Patrick Reed, and then Will Zalatoris over Corey Connors. All 5 of those parlayed together is plus 25.86, putting 15 nuggies on that.
Does that add up to 200 or 100? Did you remember we're doing 200 for majors?
No, let's double them all.
Double them all.
Double them all and boost them.
I love that.
Had a feeling I could sense that one was coming. All right, DJ, what do you got?
Yeah, a couple things. Randy, I've got 5 plays, as I always do. I had one guy, I don't know if we really talked about him a ton, Daniel Berger. I know he was a hot pick coming out of a great week. Last week, I got him for a top 20, plus 138. Just a comfy one.
You got to wonder if he brought his armada up.
You got to wonder. Yeah, that's a great point. The Commodore, Daniel Berger, plus 138. I'm putting 30 nuggets on that. Next one is a parlay. I believe 5 matchups. Rahm over DJ. I think we talked through that. Hatton over Honest Abe. Despite what the models are saying, I love Tyrrell Hatton. Berger over Webb. Spieth over Bryson, of course, and Randy. I hate to do it. I'm gonna go Sergio over Ricky. That's a real kind of a pillow fight matchup. I think Sergio's coming off 3 straight miscuts. That's. I'm weirdly excited to follow that matchup and see how that goes. Rory, I'm gonna hedge all my Rory stuff. I'm gonna pick him to win Group A over all the horses. JT, Rahm, DJ, and Bryson. Anytime you get Rory, plus 250. I think that's a good feeling. So I'll put 20 nuggets there. And then 2 winner plays, of course. Jordan, of course, to win. Plus 1,400. I'm going to put 100 of my nuggets on that because I'm going to be so emotionally invested in it anyways. It might as well, hit that big payoff. And then my last winner play, of course, is Max Verstappen to win in Monaco. Plus 140 to take the Monaco Grand Prix. So 30 nuggets there. Those are my picks.
All right, DraftKings.
Oh, a lot of different directions we can go this week.
Of course.
Randy, I thought about going to Kings Mill. I thought about Angel Yin. Seems to be trending. She's got a decent record here in the past, but I'm not going there. We're going all PGA. Got a parlay to start things out. Joaquin over Hideki, Spieth over Bryson, and Honest Abe over Hatton. We're going 50 nuggies there at plus 561. And then I'm long. I'd like to remind everybody I am long on Joaquin and Sungjae to win this. That was in my season long bets.
Right.
I'm also I'm long on Hatton as well. That's a good reminder.
And
It's like
and then
disclosing your
and at some point I'd like to ask, like, can I have my Spieth funds deposited?
No, we've been over this.
Okay.
Get on with it.
Okay. And then I'm going the Wiley Coyote, Cam Smith, top 10 plus 400 for 20 nugs. Tommy Fleetwood, top 5 plus 1100 for 20 nugs. This feels like a very Tommy Ladd course.
I hope we get to a very Tommy Ladd course soon because it's been a bummer.
And I got Zalatoris, top 10 plus 400. And then I got Big Tone Dog. I like this course for him. He's been a little up and down here of late, but plus 550 for a top 5, 90 nugs.
Whoa.
And then one guy I didn't make a play on it, but I'm gonna get in the pools and do all that. I think Russell Henley, he's plus 225.
Big Charleston guy.
Or sorry, plus
yeah.
He's basically 225 to 1 to win, and all the accompanying odds with that. Charleston guy seems to play well on layouts like this. So
that'd be fun. I like Russell Henley.
I do too.
Starting it off with a 100 nugget play.
Wow.
Top 10 plus 163. Jordan Spliff. All right, that's my big play this week. I cannot foresee a situation where he's not inside the top 10. It's not adding up to a win for me. I don't think he's going to win. Of course, I'll be rooting for that, but it just isn't quite seem like it's there with the putter. But hope to be wrong there. A couple guys, like I said, the data golf models were spitting out, just absolutely loving. Corey Connors for a top 20, 40 nuggets at plus 225. Feel really good about that one.
That's a good bet.
Neil's gonna love that play.
He will. I got Keegan Bradley. Unfortunately, sorry, TC, plus 225 for a top 20 as well. 20 nuggets on that. Played well here in 2012. Of course, nothing happens in between the 9 years, but in between, it's just going straight off of past history at this golf course. Always plays well
I wonder
here.
if he unpacked his suitcase from Kiawah. Might be wearing the same clothes.
Cam Smith, I'm in on him as well for a top 10, 20 nuggets at plus 400. I feel really good about that one. And then my winner, who I think is going to win the tournament, Victor Hovland. 20 nuggets plus 2,000. Feel really good about all of those, and I'm ready for some major championship golf.
He seems like he's going to make the leap here soon, right?
This would make a lot of sense, right? Yeah. I mean, with Morikawa winning last year and just the way he's been trending, this seems like a good venue for that to happen.
I'm a little bit spooked that like the Paspalum, Cam, and Leash and those guys are going to want to play it off the ground a little bit more.
Which is tough to do.
Not gonna, yeah.
I think they're pros. They'll probably figure that out in the practice round. I have a feeling, but
I know.
Who could
or
say?
They might watch this video. Could have just saved him a number of shots.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Bones is on the bag for Max, and there's rangefinders in play this week. I'm sure that'll be an unnecessary storyline that won't really affect your viewing experience, but I'm sure we'll be hearing plenty of that. But anything else before we wrap up?
I'm a little bit disappointed that Randy didn't pick like a low club pro play or a.
Well, if our friends at DraftKings want to make that available on their
stand up that market,
I for sure would dabble in that.
Well, I am looking forward to watching some major championship golf. We'll be doing live shows at the end of every round. They'll be available on our YouTube channel. They'll be available live streamed on Twitter, and they'll go on our podcast feed after those are done. And we'll be around on Twitter all week, so get in on the fun there and be super fun and really nice to us, please, because Twitter's been a tough scene lately, but yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. And if you're listening on the podcast, go check out the rest of this podcast. Will be our quick little hit with Scott Van Pelt, who's on site. And if you're watching on YouTube, head over there, the podcast feed, and check that out. Cheers.
Cheers.
Crack on.